President Donald Trump on Saturday seemed to hint at action against North Korea, saying that only one thing will work to rein in the country's nuclear ambitions. The comment followed a suggestion by Mr. Trump on Thursday night that a dinner he was attending with military leaders might represent the calm before the storm. He didn't elaborate on the remark. Presidents and their administrations have been talking to North Korea for 25 years, agreements made and massive amounts of money paid, Mr. Trump said on Twitter on Saturday afternoon. Hasn't worked, agreements violated before the ink was dry, making fools of U.S. negotiators. Sorry, but only one thing will work, he added. The White House declined to answer a question about what action Mr. Trump was referencing. On Thursday evening, the White House summoned reporters to a photo opportunity with the president, military leaders and their spouses. While photos were being taken, Mr. Trump gestured around the room and asked reporters, "You guys know what this represents? Maybe it's the calm before the storm." On Friday, asked about his storm comments the previous day, Mr. Trump winked and said, "You'll find out." White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, asked on Friday whether Mr. Trump's comments were referring to military action, said, "We're never going to say in advance what the president is going to do, you'll have to wait and see." Pressed on whether Americans should take the president's repeated hints seriously, Ms. Sanders said, "I think you can take the president protecting the American people always extremely serious." The president and his chief diplomat have sent differing signals about the U.S. approach to North Korea in recent weeks. Last weekend, Mr. Trump tweeted that Secretary of State Rex Tillerson was wasting his time trying to negotiate with North Korea. "Save your energy, Rex, we'll do what has to be done," Mr. Trump wrote. Mr. Tillerson has been interested in pursuing lines of communication with North Korea, but that approach has been largely rejected by Mr. Trump. Some advisors have warned about the signal such an approach would send after North Korea fired a pair of missiles over Japan this summer and tested what it claimed was a hydrogen bomb. Speaking to reporters ahead of a flight to North Carolina for a fundraiser on Saturday, Mr. Trump said he had a very good relationship with Mr. Tillerson, days after his Secretary of State held a news conference to tamp down reports he had called the president a moron and considered resigning. "We disagree on a couple of things. Sometimes I'd like him to be a little bit tougher, but other than that we have a very good relationship," Mr. Trump said. In August, Mr. Trump warned of unleashing fire and fury on North Korea, raising questions about potential nuclear war, amid worries that Pyongyang may target Guam. Mr. Tillerson later told reporters there was no new threat from North Korea and that Americans should sleep well at night. Write to Rebecca Ballos at Rebecca Ballos@WSJ.com.